Who can say what is the date today? You can run.
The 15th of January.
Yes, today is the 15th of January. Who can say what is the day of the week now? I see you.
It's Friday.
Yes. What is the weather like today?
It is cold.
It is calm. Cold. Maybe we can say cold. Yes, sit down please. Now, pupils, we learned with you about countries and continents, yeah? And you, who can say on what planet do we live? You
We live on the Earth.
yes. And how many continents do we have? What are they? You can.
They are 6 continents: Asia, Europe, Africa, Australia, South America, and North America.
Yes. Sit down, please. Now, what about countries? What are the countries famous for? You can run.
Country is famous for Vita sport infamous.
What?
Infamous.
Famous people, yes, famous people, yes. And what about Brazil? What is Brazil famous for?
Brazil is famous for football and golf.
Yes. Now about our lesson. Now, let's first get acquainted with our new words. Our new word is drum. It is a musical instrument. The second is rhythm. It is a thing which we must get it means, what it means, according to its features. The third one is keep away. It means to be far from something because it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous for our life and our health. Then the fourth one is light. It is a verb and it means to burn something. Now about our grammar. Grammar secret. By adding suffixes, we get new words. But here, meanings don't change. And I write down the suffixes. Now, I write down the suffixes. Now, who can say what is Gahraman in English? You have Pinhan?
Hero.
Hero, yes. We write the word hero and add the suffix to the end of this word. And we get the word heroism. Gahramanlar. Now, who can come and write? Who can come? Fatma, you come please. What is vatanperver in English? Yes, write down please. And add the suffix, yes. And what word we get? Yes, patriotism, vatanperverlik. Then the suffix ship. What word we can get? For example, what is dost in English?
Friend.
Friend, yes, write down. And add the suffix. get? Yes, dostluk. And this suffix NESS. What is mehriban have in English? Kind, yes. Add the suffix, please. Kindness, yes. Now that's all. Take your seat, please. Now, sit down, please. Now about our lesson about traditions. There are many customs and traditions in the world. Each country has its own traditions, and they follow the traditions on festivals, on holidays, contests, and in their families. They respect each other and show hospitality in their families, and also they respect elderly, they visit elderly, poor, and sick people. They display their flags in the streets on the festivals, and children get happy. They live with the hope of happy future. And they also learn different values as bravery, kindness, patriotism, heroism, and so on. Now about Carnival. Carnival is the most popular holiday in Brazil. Brazilian people celebrate this holiday in February, and they go to the musical parades in Rio de Janeiro, and there they wear different unique costumes and colorful masks, and they dance to the beats of the drums and music. Now, and the main thing is that this carnival means no meat. It means not to have meat on some days. This means to keep away bad things from their life. They think salt. They salt. Then, now let's look at the video about carnival. Chinese people celebrate this holiday in spring. They visit each other and give presents each other on this day. And children have fun. They go out into the streets with paper lanterns and guess the riddles on the lanterns. Now let's look to the picture first of all. You see, the lanterns are in the shape of animals, and people watch the dancing of pandas and lions, dragons in the streets. The typical food is tangyuan. They make it from rice balls and sweet fillings. Now let's watch the video about China's Lantern Festival. Now about Diwali. Diwali is a festival of Indian people. This festival is 7,000 years old. Before the holiday, people wear new clothes, clean their houses, and cook national usage sweets. And for these thoughts, bad spirits which walk around the house are afraid of the lights, and that is why on this day they light small candles and lamps at night around the garden and the house. That's all. Now let's look at the video about Diwali. That's all enough. Now let's pupils do our group work. You are group India and you are group China. You have nearly 3 minutes to be quick and do your work. Group work. You please come to the pole. Now,
Italy is Japan's national holiday. This is the pole.
pole? Yes, write down please. Now the second, I banish you.
On Diwali, people light small candles and put them around home and garden. It is true.
True, yes, write down. You, I said.
Rio de Janeiro is a house on carnival holiday.
True. True, yes, write down.
Carnaval means to eat, not meat.
Is it true? Yes, false. Write down, please.
Brazilian people make tango. It is false.
Yes. What people make tango?
It is China.
Yes, Chinese people make.
Chinese people have fun in mountain festivals. This is true.
True, yes. Now, thank you. Take your seat, please. Sit down, please. Now you, China, please come. Now, now, let's do group work on the board, please. You,
He wants to show his ability in the competition. It is bravery.
bravery, yes. And mark the picture too. Mark the picture too. What picture is bravery? Bravery. Yes. Now the second one.
The boy helps a girl who also bring car in its characters.
Yes, what picture? Yes. It is what?
Kindness.
Yes, kindness. Now, Patriot.
The boy is ready to defend his country. It's patriotism.
Yes, what picture? Yes. The last one.
The girl has got a present on her Thursday. It
is happiness. Yes, write down. Take your seat, please. Give me a pen. Take your seat, please. Sit down, please. Now, pupils, let's discuss what we learned with you at this lesson. Now, who can say what is the most popular holiday in Brazil? What is the most popular holiday? You, Cameron.
Carnival is the most popular holiday in Brazil.
Yes. When do Brazilian people celebrate this holiday? When do they celebrate this holiday? You, I guess you.
It is February.
Yes, they celebrate this holiday in February. Now, who can say what does this carnival mean? What does this carnival mean? Yes, this carnival means no meat. And what about China's Lantern Festival? What does it mean? What do people do on this day? You, Laura.
They visit its art and give presents.
Yes, people. And what about lanterns? Lanterns. What about lanterns? You, Turner.
It's the shape of animals.
Yes, lanterns are in the shape of animals. Then about Diwali, what do Indian people believe? What do Indian people believe? You?
Indian people believe that bad spirits walk around their house, and they light small candles and put them around house and garden.
Yes, they believe that bad spirits are afraid of the light. Now sit down, please. Is it good? How do you think? Is it good to learn other countries, the traditions, values? Is it good? Pinha?
Yes, it's because we learn different values.
Yes, it is good because we learn different values. Now, who can come and make a class about values? Who can come? You, they will come to the board. Now, write down, please. First about values, write down. And what values do we have?
Heroism.
Heroism, write down. Then you will tell.
Patriotism.
Yes.
Bravery.
Yes, okay.
Hospitality.
Yes. Right. Write down correctly.
Respect.
Respect, yes. Respect. Okay. You said truly but right. Okay, now who can come and make up a cluster about countries? Who can come? Countries. Aisha, you come. Now, okay, write down here. So, write down about countries. are the countries famous for? For its what? Sport, yes. Music, yes. Yes. Then. Yes, what is it? What is it, Aisha? What you write down? Cuisine. People, yes, famous people, yes. Now, sit down, please. Now, what about traditions? Who can write traditions? Who can? Ivan, come. Okay, write down this and say also. Yes.
Holiday.
Holiday, yes.
Country. No.
No. Contest.
Festival.
Festivals, yes.
Carnival.
Carnival, maybe, yes. Yes, there are families, yes. Each country follows its traditions on holidays, festivals, carnivals, contests, and in their families. Okay, sit down please. Now, who can make up a Venn diagram? Who can make up a Venn diagram? Here we'll write down the values we Azerbaijanians follow more than the other countries, and the same values that we both follow, and then the values which the other countries follow more than Azerbaijanians. Now, you come. Now, write down, please. What you write down? Azerbaijani values. Yes. Right. What? Yes.
In some countries.
In other countries, yes. Yes, they show their happiness more than we. Now, please say the same values.
Same values show happiness,
No, same values.
kindness, bravery, heroism, and patriotism.
Patriotism, yes. Sit down, please. Now, people, let's do together collective. Yeah? We will find out opposites. Please think. Now, what does this word mean? What does Kamran you?
Interton and
International.
national.
Yes, and opposite is what?
Nation.
National, yes. Where is national? Yes, here. Then the word unknown. You?
More popular.
Yes, unknown, popular. Then what does it mean? Bitter. What does it mean? What does it mean? Könül?
Sweet.
No. What does it mean? In Azerbaijan. Acı. Yes. The opposite. The antonym is sweet. Şirin. Yes. Then, what does it mean far? Far. What does it mean far?
Happy.
No, that's wrong.
Near.
Near, yes. But what does it mean in Azerbaijan? Language. What does it mean?
Summer.
No. Uzak. Uzak. The antonym is near, yes. And the last one said, what does this word mean? What does intikam you?
It is happy.
Yes, the antonym is happy, but what does it mean? In Azerbaijan. Yes, gangin. The antonym is happy, hoşbəxt. Now, peoples, who wants to come and make up a dialogue? Who wants? You, Pihan and Kamran, come. Now, let's imagine that Kamran went to Brazil for spend his winter holiday, and which is interesting for you, and you ask him what did he learn, what he knows about Brazil. Now, let's begin.
Is it interesting
Yes.
to celebrate holiday in another country? Certainly it is. That's a good chance. You meet many people, change your food and have fun.
Yes.
What about festival and contest? It's a good question. You learn about music, sport and food of the country. I think so. We learn a lot about festival and contest life.
Yes.
You are right. We learn different values from different traditions.
Yes. Is that enough? Is that all? Yes. Sit down, please. Now, pupils, let's do additional work. Additional work. Now, here. Here we'll put the words in the correct order. First sentence. Who can make up a sentence? Good.
What country? What does it have? Country
No.
have?
What does each country
have?
have? Yes. The second one. The second one, you connect.
How people follow their traditions?
How do
People follow their traditions?
yes, how do people follow their traditions? Okay, the third one, who can say, you Taimur.
What do people do on holiday?
Yes. What do people do on holidays? And the last one. The last one. Please look attentively. You.
What do children learn from holidays?
Yes. And the last one. Please look. Look attentively. Nobody? You can.
Do you like presenting in contests?
Yes. Do you like presenting in contests? Yes. Sit down, please. Now, pupils. Now, pupils, let's make up a sentence using our new words. What's the first word? Drum, which is a musical instrument. Who can make up a sentence? Who can make up a sentence? You, Kevin.
I drum music.
What?
I drum music.
No, what? You?
I want to beat a drum.
Yes, I want to beat a drum. Can be sit down, please. The second one, riddle. Riddle. What does it mean, riddle? It is a thing which we must get according to its features. You?
I riddle.
Yeah. I like to guess riddle, you can say. Yes. Then, what about this word? Who can make? You?
I keep away to the
I keep away the danger. Yes. It can be. You, Taimur. I like what? I like a candle. I light a candle. Yes. Then, now that's enough, pupils. Now let's do evaluation. Now, Brazilian group. Brazil, what group you are? Brazilian, you. Cooperation for now, cooperation for activity. 5. Right answers. 5. Presentation. 4. And your general score is 18. Now, you in the group. Cooperation 5, activity 4, right answers 4, presentation 4, and you get score 17. That's all. Now, the winner of this lesson is the group Brazilian. Now, pupils, let's open your books. And you will do exercise number 3 and 4 at home. And open your daybooks and I write down your scores. That's enough, you can go. I write down there. Now, you can go.